Alright, how's it going, friend? Sean Don coming back with an early morning Friday technical analysis. Here we have Jacob Dennison, senior thrower, University of Wisconsin, Oshkosh, Division III, WIAC. Represent, brother. I'm getting a big stretch in right now. Ooh, okay, so that was necessary for me to be able to review these videos. So yeah, Jacob, you sent me a few videos. I think 2 weight throws, 2 hammer throws. You said hammer throw would be preferable, so that is what I will do. Kind of odd angles between the two of them. There's 2 videos here. This one is a little bit better of an angle, being a little bit more at 45 degrees. The side view is interesting. So I'll run through this one as quick as I can. I think it shows a little bit more of perhaps what you do wrong, or I should say what you don't do as well. And then we'll run through the second one also pretty quickly. So yeah, side view here. Oh, I paused it. There we go. Cool. So first thing, it just looks kind of steep. Well, even before that, in the winds, try to extend your hands out away from your body a little bit, because you can see this elbow is right up against the rib cage. Hands look pretty close. You can see your arms just look tight. Reach those arms forward, relax those arms. Try to get a nice long radius, just like you would in the throw, but in your winds. And then also, don't be afraid to turn your shoulders back more to the right, or turn your head back even to the right where the camera is facing. That helps you open up and connect with the hammer a little bit earlier off this second wind for entry. Otherwise, like I said, it's a little steep, so you can see here in entry, ball's almost, it doesn't hit the ground, but like it's pretty low to the ground for the entry. You can see the left side start a lot of the movement here. And then it's so steep. You can see your hands up above your head. That's generally not the best thing this early on in the throw. Your right foot, not too shabby. Like you can see there's a lot of movement coming from the left foot. This right foot's kind of behind, but then you get it going. Yeah, you can see because this left side is pretty active and this right side's behind, and it's so steep, you're going to come around and catch a little bit late on this first turn, and that's kind of just like the biggest mistake that happens in this throw. In the other throw, it doesn't seem as apparent, but you catch a little bit late here. Then that left side's going to go a little bit more. As you can see, this right side's totally like frozen. This left side's doing all the work. It doesn't move until the very end of double support. Left side's way ahead. Right side comes back around again. As you can see, kind of catching negative, I think is the term that I would use. In terms of kind of direction towards the sector, positive would be stepping more in the direction of the sector. This right foot a little bit in front of the left foot. Whereas this right foot's behind. Come through. Left side still leading a little bit. Good posture up here. You can see this direction. You're leaning back into the throw. That's good. And then you can see, once again, orbit kind of steep, hands a little bit high. I think Nick Miller told me one time that you kind of don't want the angle of the arms to the body, or I should say the torso and the arms. You don't want this angle to be like greater than 90 degrees. So yes, the ball's going to get up there. What needs to change is your hips need to get more up to the ball as well. Whereas you can see your hips are kind of down, your arms are up and extended above your head. And yeah, just general rule of thumb for anybody out there who wants to know if their orbit's too high. And then you get things moving a little bit better now that the ball has some velocity on it. You're turning it with it a little bit better, but there's still kind of this right foot frozen on the catch until about ball hits 0. Then it goes with. You catch, you finally get a little, in the words of Kidboy Johnson, amplitude, a little bit of a positive catch here. And then, but you can see you're also kind of a little bit forwards. Not quite all the way balanced. So, yeah, that's more of a less optimal throw in my opinion. But you do have relatively good patience. Like, yes, your left side's going a little early, your right side's a little bit behind, but you have good patience for double support, I'd say. So second video. I think this one just has better direction. A little better rhythm.
Good.
So yeah, kind of same thing as before. You got to reach those hands out. You know, let those arms stretch out. Push those hands forwards. Long, relaxed arms in the winds. Open those shoulders up to the right. Come through entries. You can see same sort of thing. Ball's at what, 270-ish, maybe a little bit after. Closing on 0. You can see this head, shoulder, all that stuff kind of leading the ball, turning ahead of it. And then also same sort of thing, super, I don't say super, but low orbit here. Like I said, ball is just barely above the ground. Left side goes, ball's low. You're turning that right side with it a little bit better here. Definitely turning that right side a little bit better, but still gets a little stalled out towards the end of double support. And then a little high. You catch more in the direction of the sector here, so that's better. Like I said, this is better. Come through double support. Shifting back pretty good. A little bit better with that left side more connected. Right side also more connected. Boom. Decent. Still a little high. Better catch, more in the direction of the sector. Could have a little bit more separation between the lower body and the upper body. So that means in single support, like I said, your right hip's just a little bit behind. You got to relax the upper body, let it go nice and long around the left side in double support, and then really try to sneak this right hip underneath you. You want to kind of, like I said, almost create separation by getting that right hip and stepping forwards and getting it ahead of the hammer. Like, let's say, when the hammer gets to about the right sector line, that's when you want to think about putting that right foot down. And then because of just the natural momentum of the whole system, you'll probably get it down when the hammer hits the left sector. And you'll be stepping a little bit more forwards as opposed to around in each turn, which will help. You'll have a little bit more tension and connection through your torso and your core. And then I'm sure things will feel better. On the second turn, see that left foot going a little bit early again. Right foot a little bit behind. But I think a better catch here. Less drift and a little bit better balance. As you can see, you're a little bit back into the throw. And you have better balance in the finish as well. So, yeah, I mean, that's a quick two vid analysis. Like I said, it's pretty simple stuff. It's right from the start. Bigger, more relaxed winds. Try to get a little bit more tension on it by relaxing, not by creating tension, but by giving into the tension of the hammer. You'll be able to feel more tension. A little bit flatter of an entry might help. You're doing 3 turns, 3 heels, so I get it. You know, you kind of got to get things going quick. But the biggest thing is, like I said, holding this left side in the entry and really feeling that right side working. I think part of why the orbit can be so steep is because you are a little bit tight with your hands. So if you were with the arms, sorry, hands and arms. So relax it a little bit, get that out in front of you rather than down. And yeah, control that left side, feel the right side working a little bit more. As you can see in this throw, like I said, it's just better with his right foot turning. You have better catches, you have better double supports. It just looks like better connection overall. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions, Jacob. Anybody else out there would like a technical analysis, DM me on Instagram at SDThrows, or email me at sdonnelly757@gmail.com. Until next time, Sean Don, peace and out. Goodbye.